And we are live once again. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. Hey, what's going on, Queen? Welcome to yet another live stream. And in this live stream, here on Surviving Romance, I have a special one for you guys. I have a really special one for you. ZZ Top got it right. Every woman loves a sharp dressed man. And I'm going to basically, I know there's a lot of you young ones out there don't know how to tie a tie. Hey, what's going on, Sean? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see y'all. We are definitely going to have a doozy for you. Uh, oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Gamer, you all right, buddy? Good to see you here. We got a good one for you guys. Oh yeah. We got Pinky Ness here. Good to see you guys. We got a big one. We got a big one. Um, for a lot of you guys out there, um, you know, that whole thing where I kind of, the title should say it all, okay? Uh, Accident. I didn't even hear about this. You don't have to tell me what happened. Gamer, talk to me, man. What's going on, Think Different? What happened? What happened in your accident, Gamer? Oh my gosh. Honey, Gamer got hurt. He had an accident of some sort. What's going on, Think Different?
What's going on?
Gamer had some sort of an accident. Waiting to find out what happened here. Ooh.
What is it?
Okay. He had an epileptic seizure.
Oof. Those are never good.
Okay. I'll have to get over there and take a look. Gamerin, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here with me. You better take it easy, okay? Take it easy. Doggone it, we need you. We need you, buddy. All right. Well, regardless, we're going to put on a clinic for you, all right? We're going to put on a clinic for you because, you're one of us. And we love you to pieces, dang it. All right, now, as you can tell, the collar's already up. We're getting ready for this. One of the things that I'm very proud of is every now and again I get to really dress up nice for Princess Faye. And I mean, when I say nice, we're talking really nice. That kind of, when every woman has to take notice. Like, now that guy looks good. I like doing that every now and again for Princess Faye. It's a lot of fun. It's an awful lot of fun to look good for Princess Faye. So I'm going to cover, kind of kind of a nice looking suit that anybody can do. It's ridiculously easy, and you look good. You look good afterwards, and you're kind of, if you will, the best way I know how to put it is you're kind of the talk of the town, sort of thing. It's one of those things that every woman is just sitting there going, dang, you looking good, and at the same time, at the same time, the wife's like, that's my husband, every husband, Sean, uh, you know, it's that bragging rights for your wife. Now, one of the things that I like to do every now and again for Princess Faye is I'll get dressed up like I'm about to do and show you guys. Um, and then we'll go out somewhere. And it, I'm, I try to do the attentive husband sort of thing anyways, but I try to take it to the whole next level, you know, with this whole thing, because I want her to walk away from that night feeling like she's, the most special woman in the world. So this is one of the actual suits that I'll wear. I'm actually in dress slacks. I've even got my dress shoes right over there, and I even got my dress hat, one of my nice button downs, and I even got a nice sports jacket right over here, along with a tie. We're going to go over it, guys. There's a lot of guys out there that do not know how to tie a tie. And this is kind of an important one. I think every guy should know how to tie a tie. I was 27 before I truly learned how to tie a tie. I should have learned a lot sooner. I didn't get a whole lot of opportunity to dress up nice. So when you know, don't on what I'm describing, every guy should know how to tie a tie. Every man should know how to tie a tie. So we're gonna kind of go over that and that sort of thing. I'm sorry about that. Um, and again, it's like super, super important that a guy knows how to do these things. Um, Even if you don't use them, use these skills, but maybe every once in a while, you should at least know how to do it. So this is one of these DIY things, looking that part, looking, spiffy for your sweetheart. I mean, telling you, um, when I do this, Princess Faye she's like, that's my husband right there. And you know, always very proud. Don't worry, we'll get to that. We're gonna get to that, gamer, and just for you, buddy. We're gonna get to that for you. Um, Most definitely. Oh, for the record, I'm working on aircraft remover 11. 11. I'm probably gonna get my butt kicked on this one. But we're gonna kind of wait till that. Oh, T-Belly. Hey, folks, we have a true, a true classic kind of guy in here, Mr. T-Belly of the T-Belly channel. And let me tell y'all, he does a lot of retro games. I love his Battletoads Thursday. Um, and we're just a fantastic, fantastic gentleman. If you've not all got to hang out with T Belly, you are missing out. T Belly, I'm going to be showing how to do a suit and tie and make your sweetheart just go, that's my hubby, you know. And oh no, thank you, T Belly, for coming in and hanging out with us. Again, I'm going to tell y'all. Real quick, for those that don't know, T Belly is actually the inspiration for the Legend of Zelda series, the original Legend of Zelda series. I know I shouted him out regularly throughout the series, but when he started doing his playthrough, um, I mean, for me, right, right. But when T Belly was doing this live stream showing how showing the original Legend of Zelda, he was kind of my inspiration, and the whole idea of showing it through an '80s child's eyes and kind of taking y'all back in time and what the game was really like for us, and even some of those first world '80s kids problems that we suffered with the original NES. T Belly has been the inspiration for that video series. And we're ready to load 7. And if all goes well, we might actually try to live stream doing Labyrinth 8th and 9 live. We've got a few things to kind of look at. There may even be a test stream sometime either later on tonight or possibly sometime tomorrow. We're going to try a test stream and see what it looks like. We're going to hook up the Switch and see what happens. But I want to take y'all with me on that trip. And of course, we might even try to make it because y'all know I'm a big Legend of Zelda fan. We're going to be trying to. 9 is tough. 9 is very tough. And I even have some actual game theories fitting Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and possibly even Breath of the Wild 2, because we don't even know what it's going to look like yet. We just know it's going to be huge. Connecting it into the original game, still making the original game and Zelda 2 Link's Adventures the end of the timeline, the actual end of the timeline. I'm actually going to be able to show how that all connects in. I need to get my butt in gear and start working on that big giant video. You guys are going to love it. You're going to really, really love it. I think it's going to blow your mind. Um, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to that. Oh yeah, got to get to work on it. Got to get to work on it. All right, so we're about at that 11-minute marker. So let's get underway with this. Now, the first thing, I know a lot of guys hate ties because when they start doing their tie, the collar's got to be tightened up right like that. You got to really get it on there. Okay, so you got the collar up. All right, right like that. All right, you're going to get your tie. Now, this is my favorite black tie. What's going on, Daniel? You're going to put this on. Now, you'll have to almost go full screen with me. But this is the tail of this bad boy, okay? So you're going to make this shorter than this, all right? Get it right about like, I usually try to shoot for right about here. We're probably going to me, you don't have to have one. Come on, Sean, when you're doing this with your other half, come on now. Clip-on just won't cut it, you know? Alrighty, so you're gonna kind of lay it like that. Okay, bring it right over the top. Now this is your basic standard single Windsor. Now your double Windsor, I will be honest with you, I'm not that good at. All right, I'm not super good at it. Now I'm even going to show you guys a cool life hack so you don't have to tie this regularly. Okay, really easy stuff. All right, so you're going to get it right about like that, and you're going to take and bring it over the back, right like that, around the front. You're going to get that whole thing going on. Bring it right up over the back, right like that, okay? Right over the top, okay? Once you get it like that, you'll kind of see, I don't know how well you'll be able to see, but it's going to kind of cross over on the back, okay? Right like that. And then once you get that, you're going to bring it nice and taut. My hands are just not cooperating with me today. That's okay. Going to kind of work your finger in. And you're going to put this. Yeah, come on, uncooperative. Right like that. Right in there. Now you might have to do this a couple times, get used to it. Bring it straight down. Boom. Right like that. It might take you a couple of times to get it right. Now, the number one problem that I've always had is getting the tail shorter than the front. So you might have to do it a couple of times, but that's okay. You kind of practice. You do this a little bit more and you get really good at it. And but I'm going to show you guys a real cool technique. Once you do this a few times, you get used to it. You don't think about it. And I've done it. What I'm about to show you guys is something that I've done for friends, for some of my buddies that are not on YouTube. There. You're going to bring that up just like that. Okay. Then once you get it up here, get it situated, smooth it out. You're going to take and roll your collar down and make sure it's all the way around. Make sure it's down in the back. You do not want your tie showing. Make sure it's up under the collar. Bring that up. And there you go. You look the part. Now, of course, over here. All right. Well, I'm glad you came in. Glad you came in. You look that part. You look good. And then over here, we got our sports jacket. Right, LSB, right? Slip that on, turn your collar down, and now you're ready to take your sweetheart out on a night out on the town. She's sitting there going, now that is my sweetheart. Like? Oh, but we got to top it off right. Hang on here. Now, let me say something right now. You can use a tie clip. Thank you. Appreciate that. But you'll slide that on. You'll look that part. Now, I'm going to say it right now, guys. A lot of guys forget this part. Even if you don't do the tie clip or anything like that, cufflinks or anything, this is just your basic standard suit, and you look good, okay? All right? But a lot of guys forget this important ingredient to it all. The hat. You've got to have a nice hat for your suit. If you do not have the nice hat for your suit, you're kind of missing out on, I mean, you still look good, but it'll always be incomplete without the right hat, okay? Now, this is a hat that I actually got at believe it or not, at a Civil War reenactment. And I'm glad that I got it because this is a nice looking hat. This is actually from the New York Hat Company. And I've had this hat for years now. You can get by with a basic fedora like you would see today. They're fine, but they're not it won't look as good. But put this on, and there you go. Don't forget to button down here. Again, you want it looking smooth. And there you go. Take your sweetheart out like this. And you now have all the bragging rights in the world because you look good and your sweetheart is sitting there going, my goodness. You like that, huh? You like that? And then in my case, because I got the long hair, I'll take the hair down like that. And just like that. And this is just something that I do. Walk in somewhere and, I'm making sure that, I'm opening the door for Princess Faye. Open the car door, okay? And then open the car door, walk her arm in arm, wherever we're going in. And then once we get inside, pull out her chair for everything. Go over the top. She goes, if your sweetheart is a smoker, pull the smokes out. When she pulls her cigarette out, immediately get out your lighter. Light her cigarette, be very polite. Give her those bragging rights, I promise you. And then you look the part. I mean, it's just that whole thing where you got to really, really ramp it up. And I don't know many women that don't, that are sitting there going, my goodness. And then at that point, your wife has all the bragging rights that she deserves. Your wife, sweetheart, whatever, however it works in your relationship. But she's sitting there, your other half's going, my goodness. And that's mine. And Princess Faye loves it when I look like this. Now, normally the shirt that I wear with this is black and the tie is purple. Or that's Princess Faye's favorite, is whenever I'm wearing the black shirt with a purple tie. But I didn't think it would contrast too well. Diamond Bar, welcome to the live stream. But there you go. And now I'm going to show you guys a cool life hack, okay? Let me go ahead and take my jacket off here. Hey, what's going on, Gotons? Showing off the proper way to basically do a suit and tie. Your sweetheart, you are just the bomb at that point. Now, I know there's some of you guys out there, clip on. No. You be right back. Well, it's good to see you, Gotan's been missing you. I know you've been busy. I know you've been busy. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys a cool life hack. I don't do this, but I've set this up for other friends. If you have a hard time getting a tie tied, grab one of you. Oh, don't worry. We'll do it again a couple more times throughout the stream. But once you get the tie done, you're gonna you're going to take and pull it down. Okay, now this is a life hack. You're going to pull it down so far. Do not lose the tail, but you're going to pull it and you're going to take it up over the top. It stays tied that way. Okay, so this is a real tie. This is not a clip-on, a zip-on, or anything like that. They've got zip-ons now, zip-up ties. But you'll take it off right like that, and it stays together. Hang it up like this, so the next time you need it, you take and you put it back on right like that, and then you take and you're back in business. You don't have to spend all that time tying a tie. So you'll just turn your collar down, and you always then have a real tie ready to go at a moment's notice. Just like that. And there's your life hack. Okay. Now, me, on the other hand, I don't mind tying a tie. If anything, I consider it, oh, welcome back, Queen. I consider it to be, if I don't do it every now and again, I will, it's one of those things. That's right. That's right. Well said, Sean. So, all right, we're going to do it again real quick. Now, again, the important thing is this thinner part. Remember, that's the tail, the back side of the tie. All right. So you're going to kind of get it situated. Remember, collar all the way up. All right. Collar all the way up. And kind of figure it may take you a couple times to nail this down on technique, but you're going to bring the front right across, right like that. Okay. Now, this is your standard single Windsor. I will be honest with you, I'm no good at the double Windsor, but you're going to bring it right over the top, right like that. Very simple. You're going to bring it in right behind. Keep it flat as flat can be. Hey, thank you, third gen. Then you're going to bring it right around the front, right like that. Right like that. Then right up over the top. Keep it as tight as you can. Okay? Right like that. Okay? Let that lay down. Hold it all together right in the back. Then you're going to take, kind of wiggle that finger in the front. Okay? Right like that. And you're going to slide it down. Boom. Pull it all together. Don't go too tight with this. You want it to look like this, okay? Right like that. And you're going to slide that up, right like that. I wish I did know how to do a bow tie. I will be absolutely honest with you. I really should. But I don't. I need to learn. I need to learn. I've never wore a bow tie, to be honest with you. I don't think I would look very good in a bow tie. Be honest with you, but I've never tried. I might look better than I think, but I've never learned how to do a bow tie. But then you'll get to, you do this enough and it'll look kind of like this. You'll get used to it to the point where you're like, oh yeah, and then you just get used to it after a while. You don't really think about it. See, I don't like the way that one felt. And sometimes you got to do this a couple of times. When I'm at the mirror doing this, right now I'm using my camera here, and the camera on my cellular device. And nope, not happy with that. Like I said, you got to do this a couple of times. You get used to it, And I know I've seen I've seen T-Belly wearing a tie, so I know he knows this stuff, but oh, that's all right. That's all right, Gotons. The important thing is you're here now, and that's all that matters to us. Is you're here now with us. You're one of us. Don't you ever forget that. You're one of us. You're one of the members of the Maverick Nation. Boom. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Let me pull that up. Look that part. Smooth that down. Got it? Sweet. The missus just finished her first, mask. Isn't that neat? So then, now that we've got that, make sure in the back that your collar is down and that it's hiding that tie underneath the collar. Is the hair on?
I don't know. Do you want it on?
Yes, please. And then after that, again, make sure that you put the tail down inside that little. They're saying, nice job, honey.
Thank you. And yes, the hair is on.
Okay. And then reach up, make sure that's looking as straight as possible. And I don't know many women that won't come up and just make that minor adjustment. I don't mind that at all when it's my wife. There you go. You look good. And again, to complete that look, we've got a nice jacket here. Slide that on. Look that part. Again, make sure the collars are down, that everything looks nice and neat. There you go. That's what's up. And then you look that part. Again, for me, I take my hair down because it makes me look a little bit more debonair. But you don't have, if you're not like me, just make sure you look good, clean shaven. You want that nice clean shave. And then again, it's important, a nice looking hat. Now I know a lot of times it's hard to get these really nice hats. I got lucky. And there you go. You look that part. You look good. You ready to take your sweetheart out on the town. Look good, feel good. And again, for me, because of my long hair, take that hair down. And there you go. Just like that. Boom. And then wherever you go, you look the part. But yeah. Like I'm going to host a show. I am the host of this show. Then, you guys really want it now. This is a quick little tip, all right? Quick little tip. Well, I need to get over there and see Gotons. Now, quick tip. You're going to be, if you really want to look like really over the top, get yourself some shades like these. You'll see what I mean. Go back ways. And there you go. And now, you guys get the idea. It would be better if these were black frame, but you guys get the general idea. Oh, okay. All right. That's what's up. But you put the shades on. Hey, what's going on? Gavin John, welcome to the live stream. What do you think? What's going on, sis? Been a while since you've been in. So what do y'all think? Think this is perfect Perfect to take Princess Faye out on a night on the town. Perfect for it. You like? Y'all like? And that's how I was wondering when you were going to get that horse. But there you go. That's how you complete that look. Now, because because of my eyesight, the shades really don't work for me. If you can get your hands on some John Lennon's, those are always nice too. John Lennon's always complete a nice look of the suit. You know, so you look good, and that sort of thing. And again, boom, just like that. And now, real quick, you've done all of this. If you've done all this, it's important. Dress shoes. Dress shoes. Very important. Guys, I can't stress this enough. Dress shoes. Try to do this with tennis shoes. It ain't going to work. Trust me. Don't do this with tennis shoes. You could do it with cowboy boots. It's fine, but these are better. Try to get the ones that's going to be the most comfortable. I used to have some Dr. Scholl's years ago that looked real good. Yeah. So there you have that. You put these on. Now this is an older style of shoe, because I can tell you right away how much of an older style it is. Look at the types of soles. These leather soles. You don't see that on shoes like this anymore. It's good to see you, Gavin John. Thank you for being here with us. But you look that part, and there you go. You're styling, and I mean, I don't know many women that don't get, that aren't impressed when their other half dresses up like this. Or again, it is a new age. However it works in your relationship, when you're taking your sweetheart out, your sweetheart would be like, that is my other half. They'll be proud to. When you're looking like this, sis, not a whole lot of people are gonna mess with you. There you go. There you go. Glad you uploaded a video, Go Towns. There you go. So, how do I look, guys? Do I look the part? For being impressive for Princess Faye. If we were able to go out, right? Would I look the part? And then you just take your shoes. Thank you, Queen. Well, thank you so much, Miss Emily. I'm glad you came in. Yeah, so that's how you do the suit. Okay. And we did the life hack earlier. Okay. And just boom. I mean, that it doesn't get any easier than that. Now, guys, I didn't grab one, but you'll understand. I know nowadays everyone carries a cellular device. This is one of these times I'm going to recommend get a watch, okay? Even if it's a nice looking digital watch. Even if it's a nice digital one. What's for supper? I didn't plan on supper, but I'm going to be doing a breakfast in bed for Princess Faye tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's going to be breakfast in bed for her. I think we're just nibbling on whatever we feel like tonight, but for tomorrow, how is the beautiful wife? She's working on a little DIY project of her own. She's making actual face masks, for this whole pandemic. She's making her own face mask. Some of them are getting ready to go up to her mom. Her mom works at a Walmart all the way up in Oregon. And her mom needs some bright orange ones. Believe it or not, Gotans, on one side of my family, I'm Native American and Mexican. So I'm right there. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I make an amazing ground sirloin taco. I'll have to do that sometime again. But just like that. And again, for you guys out there, you really want to ramp it up. Get yourself a pair of nice sunglasses. And again, put them on, and you look that part. Okay, you look that part. Now, because this is surviving romance, and I'm looking like this, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it because we were joking about this yesterday. Yeah, tacos there. That'd be all right. All right, now because we were joking about this a little bit yesterday. So, yeah. Oh no, no, no. Here, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Y'all remember this from last night? That voice I did. We're gonna do it like this. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel, where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. Welcome to another live stream of surviving romance. I'm an evil man. How's that, guys? That's awesome, isn't it? Oh my goodness! If Nerdy Nikki was in here, she'd be like, "That is not playing fair, guys. That is what is wrong with you, Prince Magnum? What is wrong with you?" Mm. But this is one of my favorite suits to wear out for a night out on the town for the missus. Um, okay, I'll go up on stage, pull the hat off, and you know, get out there, whatever song I'm doing, or take Princess Faye up on stage and sing our wedding song to her. Put my arm around her and sing "Hello Again" by Neil Diamond. And I mean, basically, she gets to walk away from that night with all the bragging rights she could possibly have. Why? Because she deserves it. Let me tell you, the inspiration behind the series Surviving Romance, that particular little bit, and let me say right now, that, that this series is a dedication to my wife. It's to remind her that every day I still love her. I chase after her like I never caught her. Okay, still, we've been married over 6 years, and I'm still chasing after her. You love that introduction. I was gonna say maybe I should do that one every now and again. Come on like that and just, you know. You like that? All right, Sad Cat, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again just for you. What's going on, Camp? I was gonna say, what do you think? What do you think, Camp? Think I got it? I was gonna say, Sad Cat didn't. I don't know if she got a chance to see that. The how the maybe I should do my edited for the edited surviving romance videos. Maybe I ought to come in like that. Just I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I might do that after the live. Record that. But then again, press that suit. Get that buttoned up right like that. Look that part, and then, like I said, I'll get the shades out. We'll do it again for the ladies that missed it. Maybe we'll make this the new surviving romance intro. What's that? All right, all right, ladies. What's up, honey?
For the late, I walked into something I don't want to know about.
I love my wife. She can wear whatever she wants. She'll always look good. But all right, here we go. Here we go. We'll do the intro again. They're saying that I should do this intro for their new surviving romance videos, just like this,
Yeah, but I heard for the ladies.
because I'm showing off for you, baby.
Sounds more like bragging.
Don't you start on me. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. Just like we did last night. That voice. Get a sip of the coffee. That's what's up. Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys ready? Hmm. Here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel, where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. Welcome to another episode of Surviving Romance. I still got it. Still got it. Gonna be 41 this year, and I still got it. That's all that matters, though. All right. I look like an anime character. I've never been told that before. I wish I could find my old John Lennon's. I mean, that would really. Somewhere in this mess, I've got. Go time. You like it? You like it? And there you go. Just like that. Just boom. Like I said, put on your favorite cologne. You're ready to take your sweetheart out on a night on the town. And, again, guys, when you're dressed like this, I mean, you're dressed the part. Make sure that when you're taking your sweetheart somewhere, you're opening the door. She pulls a cigarette out, light her cigarette, okay? I mean, make sure it looks like something out of an old movie, an old black and white movie. And, don't worry, I'll capture it just perfectly. And Slice of Demons. Well, um, I mean, it's just, that whole thing. Well, and for the record, I'm going to tell you all, even when I'm not dressed like this, I still open the car door for Princess Faye. I still hold the car door open for her. And the joke about that is, you can always tell when we're arguing, she won't let me open the car door for her. But we'll be going out to the car. I'll open the door for her. She sits down. As soon as she gets comfortable, I shut the door. We go somewhere. I'll get out, go around the car, open the car door for her, and just like that. If I really want to show off, say we're going shopping, just shopping somewhere, I'll pull up right in front of the store. I'll get out. I'll open the car door, give her a kiss. Give her a nice kiss. She goes inside. Then I go park the car. She gets the first class treatment. Now, Princess Faye, not super big on that particular, because too much attention. She doesn't like that much attention. But you guys get the general idea, you know. But I still, it doesn't matter where we go. It's good to see you guys. Thanks for putting that up, Daniel. Again, if you got a blue wrench, feel free to drop a link, a link to your channel in the live. Or if you're a white collar here on the Prince Magnum channel, don't feel bad. Ask one of the blue wrenches, drop the link to your channel, or just stick around long enough. We'll make you a maverick mechanic, just like that. And there you go. So then, like I said, this is just, again, real simple, real easy to do. Now, if you're somewhere and you want to kind of make your point, that, say you're going to relax, kind of chill out a little bit wherever you're taking your sweetheart to, you can, take the jacket off, take your jacket off, look in the parts still. And there's something to be said about loosening that tie just a little bit. You loosen the tie. And this, oh, dang. Not all of them get, but there's some. Yeah, there's those out there. But there's something to be said about loosening that tie a little bit, unbuttoning that collar, just like that. Something about that, you know. You loosen it down a little bit, and then of course, right after that, um, again, you just that's the relaxed look. You kind of loosen that top collar, loosen the top button on the collar, and just slide that tie down a little bit. And immediately, again, game changer. There's something to be said about it, about wearing a tie. Okay, Go Tots, thank you for being here, man. Appreciate it. I hope it gave you some techniques here, man. Yeah. And of course, the sweetheart, again, you loosen that tie, and if she loosens it for you, you know it's on for the night. She comes in, and yeah, you know what's going on then. I'm waiting. I know. There you go. Thank you, Camp. Thank you again. Feel free. Now that I've showed you guys that, I'm going to show you real cool. Yeah, I knew it. Elite Survivor. I love you guys. There you go. But then, again, guys, if you don't want to have to mess with ties all the time, get it tied right like that. Slide it over the top, just like that. Okay? Then you hang it up right like this, and it's ready to go the next time. So you don't have to do this all the time. I don't mind it. To me, I feel like to me, it still feels like it's cheating, even though I still tied it myself. There's a part of me that feels like it would be cheating. But then you could slide it back on. And then you pull that tie up, get it centered, smooth the collar down. I'm gonna say I know when T-Belly was. I don't know if T-Belly's still in here, but I've seen him wear a tie. He's got some nice looking shirt and ties. Very classic look. Very classic look. And just like that, you're back. Again, make sure that back of the collar is hiding that tie. There you go. And just like that, looking the part, looking sharp. Again, I'm gonna say it. I don't know many sweethearts out there that don't love it when their sweetheart dresses up for them. For the record, I've dressed up just like you see, and went over to Princess Faye's job just to deliver roses and tell her that I still love her. I've done that, and as soon as her coworkers look up and see what they're like, oh my God, and the Princess Faye, your husband is here. You better get up there. You better get up there. And they'll come out, ooh, and they'll see the roses. Okay, Miss Emily, thank you for being in here with us. Thank you for hanging out. Much appreciated. I was gonna say, sounds like you and Camp have got a wonderful evening planned ahead, which is very nice. I always love it when we get couples in here. I always love that stuff. Again. I always love when the couples come in, and it always makes my day to see the couples hanging out, especially on Surviving Romance, because that's really what this, it's kind of like that. And again, when I say husbands, however it works in your relationship, I know it's a new age, so to me, husband anymore is almost like a generic term. Also, guys, when you really ramp it up and make your sweetheart feel special, when you really go over the top like you're seeing me do here, you know what the tie is also good for? I've had them kind of grab, I've had Princess Faye where she's grabbed like this and led me where she wanted me to go. Usually it's, well, I got that whole, did those two videos about keeping it spicy. So we'll just leave it at that. you know, or maybe or maybe, you know, for the warrior under 18. Camp, I get it. I get it. I totally understand. You know, if I said, when I say I get it, Um, let me put it like this, Cam. Um, in my, you'll hear me say that I have the most beautiful, that my wife is the most beautiful woman in the world. I would expect you to probably say the same exact thing because, I mean, if you're not saying my other half is the most beautiful, most beautiful person in the world, there's something wrong. You got to take a look at that. Again, I still chase after Princess Faye like I never caught her, and that'll be that way from now until until one of us is gone. But even then, if God forbid, she's the one that goes before me, I don't know what I would do. I mean, I joke about it. I tease and say, honey, if anything ever happened to you, that'd be the longest 15 seconds of my life. I mean, I joke about that, but I'll be honest with you. I don't know how in the world I would survive without Princess Faye. I'm hands down, bar none. I will say, why do you think she has her own series dedicated to her on this channel? It's just because of the fact that I still love her that much. You know, um, it should be that real. It should always be that real, and that's why, guys, I'm showing you this stuff because I know a lot of you guys out there feel the same way. Looking sharp for the sweetheart. There you go. So you get it. And that's why we're doing this, showing how to, tie that tie, look that part, making all the ladies that see you be envious of that woman that's on your arm. Should There's no shame in that. No shame in being your sweetheart's eye candy. There's no shame in that. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Mike. I'm gonna say, Mike, you missed it. I've been showing how to tie a tie, how to wear a suit. Even got out my nice suit hat. Even if you don't want to wear the jacket, you could even do this. You still look good. There you go. See what I'm talking about, Queen? Queen Bee knows what's up. She knows it. But look in that part. Here, hang on, Mike. You're gonna love this. I haven't got the jacket to go with it. Got the jacket out. Henri. And just like that, you're looking sharp, looking good. I don't know. Again, like the title said, every woman loves a sharp dressed man. What is it with you? I'm thinking I look like a mobster or something. Actually, I've got a few. I've got a few right over there, and I actually have a. Well, anyhow, it's not important. But no, Mike, you're gonna love this look. Reach over here, grab these. There you go, just like that. I'll let that sink in for a moment. The chat went quiet. Like, oh God. All right, now I did this earlier. See if I can do it again. Mike, like what the what? Murdering. All right. All right, here we go. Here we go. Hang on, Mike. Hang on. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel, where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. Welcome once again to Surviving Romance. That's what's up. That's what's up. Joe, everybody's been saying that. I look like some sort of anime villain. See what I mean? Everybody's been saying that, Joe. So you guys, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Again, anybody could pull this look off. It used to be that a suit like this would cost an awful lot of money, but nowadays you can get a suit like this looking good. Where's the Tommy gun? Tommy guns are, right. And just like that, I mean, like I said, I think I look the part. I think I look the part. To me, I mean, when I'm dressed like this, I always think of like the 1920s, the 1930s, 1940s, black and white movies, is what I automatically think of. Van Helsing look. I always feel like, old man from Pawn Stars. That's the first time I've heard that one. Knives. That's funny. That's funny. And by the way, I actually do have. All I need is a Tommy gun. Yeah, I automatically think of like your old time mobsters. And when I go out like this, I mean, Princess Faye is like that. That is my sweetheart. Matter of fact, this a suit's very similar to this. I'll tell you a funny story. I worked in this one nursing home, and I was talking about wearing a suit to one of the ladies. Not like this. Oh, real quick, if anybody's lurking in the chat and oh yeah, Princess Faye gets very like you keep them eyes in your head, woman. Like that is mine right there. That's a woman. Right. I'm not kidding you. She gets like
I heard my name.
well that's
You
we
summoned me?
no actually we were just talking about how when I'm dressed like this, if a woman starts looking a little too longingly, you're like mine. All the ladies think that it looks good. They keep saying I look like some sort of sinister, some sort of sinister anime character.
I can see it.
You can see
You
it.
know what? All the sinister anime characters are all the hot ones, so. Stop looking at my man!
There it was. There it was.
I'm just kidding.
But see, I always think I look like something out of like a like the 20s or the 30s or the 40s black and white movies.
You can look, but don't touch.
Oh my goodness, there's one. Mr. Cartoon says that we could do a Bonnie and Clyde. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Right, Sad you like that? Like I said, just boom. Oh, Sad Cat says hi, honey. And again, just looking that part, looking sharp. Mm, you know, like I said, I love taking Princess Faye out looking like this. Right now, we can't do that, but that doesn't mean that I'm not prepared for when we get the all clear. Look, look good for her and everything. Take her somewhere. Yeah, just like that. And again, you know, straighten that out a little bit. There we go. That looks a little better. I can live with that. And see, just like that. Actually, I've done that before. But a different suit. I'm gonna have to show y'all how a turtleneck suit goes together sometime. You don't need a tie for that, but boy, yeah, you think this looks sharp? My turtleneck suit is just like, yeah, that's the whole point. That's the whole point. Uh, Actually, whenever you do, when I do is right. Maybe sometime we'll have to do that sort of thing, and show that look off. I could still pull that off, I think. You guys are thinking it. Yep. And like I said, I automatically think of his that thing where he in the video, the man that you fear. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. See, y'all are thinking about this a little too long. There, again. There we go. The shades. Hi, honey. Does it fit okay? What are you doing? Yeah, they're dusty. I don't wear these often.
It feels alright.
Well, that's the important thing.
I have it kind of loose because she was complaining about her glasses fogging up.
Mm-hmm.
So that way, when you breathe out, it, you know.
Doesn't fog it. There you go.
What are you doing, Galaxy?
Like I said. Do I look good?
I don't think those sunglasses work with the outfit.
I think that my John Lennons would work with this, but I can't find them.
Those don't even work with.
You just don't like the John Lennons.
I think they look like costume stuff, just like those do. Hey, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Kitty running.
Oh my gosh. You're gonna take that cat off. So again, looking par. Right. Oh, Queen says hi, and Sean said he had fun last night in your stream.
Good. Hi, Queen. Hi, Sean.
So, again, bragging rights for the sweetheart. Okay.
Stop touching my pussy.
And again, you know.
Oh, who's an angry kitty?
I have not. I have not.
What's the question?
We've seen The Invisible Man.
I've seen it.
You have? Okay, I have not. Oh, Queen has said she had fun too.
Good, I'm glad.
That's the whole point. No, he never sent it. I got home a little late from work, but that doesn't mean that part of tomorrow before we go live. I got to get up bright and early, so I've got to make a few phone calls, be taking care of business on that. But again, now, now that you guys seen that look, real quick, guys, when you go somewhere, get somewhere, all that good stuff. Again, for me, my long hair, there, tie that up, loosen the tie. Oh, heck yeah, Flynn. You ought to, there you go. Here, I'll show you how it all comes together. Actually, here, hang on. There. It looks that way because of the lighting. Not quite balding, but see. I have a broad forehead. It looks that way because of the lighting. I want y'all to be able to see, in full detail what I'm trying to explain. But then, no, I haven't. Oh, there. Can't stay long too. Oh my goodness, mechanic. No, I got to get over there and see that. I got to get over there and see your face reveal. But I tried to get over to Mr. Cartoon's channel, and it's just been kind of, yeah, it was a pain in the butt, and my feed's been acting up the last couple of days. But I need to get over and see y'all. And just so y'all know, I'm getting ready to work on aircraft remover 11. 11. No, I need to get over there and see that. But there you go. Pull the hair up. Just like that. Really? There you go. 22 views on your. That's what's up. Slide the jacket back on. Again. Now, again, you don't have to wear a hat. There you go. Oh, so you're tired as that. I bet you are. I bet you are. There you go. Sometimes I'll leave the hair tied in the back. Then I look that part. Well, thank you, mechanic, for stopping in. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. And then come up here, turn that on. Just like that. You look that part again, you know. Again. Princess Faye enjoys it whenever. I love it. You guys are awesome. You know, so you guys think I look the part? I mean, looking, pretty snazzy for the missus. You know, like I said, she always appreciates when I look like this. She always enjoys it. And then you just kind of turn the hat down a little bit. And of course, that's funny. Actually, like I said, to go with the whole look. Like I said, put on some shades. Just kind of look that part, right, like that. And then, because we've done it earlier, I did that voice last night for y'all, and I mean, everyone was like, "Dang, man." Here we go. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel, where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. Welcome once again to Surviving Romance. I have way too much fun. Hey, what's going on, Anna? Welcome to the live stream. Just basically showing the guys how to look that part for their sweetheart. How to, because eventually this crap will be over with. Out on the town, show off for them. It's good to see you, Anna. I haven't seen you in a minute. How you been? Like I said, look that part. Look that. Of course, for me, because I got long hair, take that long hair down, and it's like that. Me, I'm feeling good. I got the weekend off from work, and figured tonight be a good night because it's Friday night. I guess you could say I'm all dressed up, no place to go. If you know what reference that's to, Meatloaf song. All dressed up, no place to go. From their original album, Bat Out of Hell. Love that album. Love that album. And you look that part. And again, every woman loves a sharp dressed man. ZZ Top had it right, didn't they? Like I said, I go, take Princess Faye out looking like this, and oh man. Like I said, Princess Faye starts getting pretty protective, like take your eyes off of my husband, No, I haven't. I need to come over there to Aurora, Missouri. Right? Oh, I love that song too. That's a good one. Um, I thought about um, like I said, right? You'd be that way too. Like I said, yeah, Princess May gets really protective when she sees me like this. And of course, got her, arm walking her somewhere. Be sure to tip the hat to the ladies. Good evening, ma'am. Oh, Beatles or Rolling Stones? Beatles or Rolling Stones? Um, if you were to twist my arms, I'm more of a Beatles fan. More of a Beatles fan. Um, but it's a tough one. Right. Oh, she gets very protective. Like I said, looking like this, go somewhere. She doesn't like me wandering off too far when I'm dressed like this. Just like that, And of course, third gen 83 saying, "Dang man, you clean up nice." And like I said, really, Beatles are one. The Beatles. John Lennon, one of the great time, and of course, Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, some of the greats. But for the record, I'm more of a Monkees fan than the Beatles. I love the Monkees more than the Beatles. Uh, Monkees don't get enough credit. Just looking that part. Ooh, yeah, good choice. Just like that. Pull the hat down a little bit. Give it a little attitude. Yep. John Lennon. Uh, 1980, when John Lennon was assassinated. And to give you an idea, he was assassinated just before I was a year old. I was born in 79. 79. There we go. That was after he was assassinated, right after he made a song Imagine. There you go. Oh. Again, the hat isn't necessarily necessary, but believe me, it completes that look. Completes that look. You could do it like this, and just still look good, part the hair, whatever, and it still looks good. But a nice hat does make it look better. Trust me. If you don't want to do a red shirt, you can do like a blue, like with this particular. You look more like a CEO. Well, that's true. That's true. But do the hat, it gives it that nice retro look. Tell you a funny story. When I was working nursing homes, there was this one woman that actually said, "You young men do not know how to dress nice." And I said, "Ma'am, I beg to differ. I know how to wear a suit and tie." She said, "I have yet to see a young man that knows how." So I came in. The video with your Maverick and the sequential taillights, yeah, I got that video. I commented on it. I don't know if you've seen it, but I left a comment. But yeah, I got it, and I looked it up and I left it. I thought you're not checking comments. I'm teasing with you, brother. You may have missed it because if you're like me, you get a million comments in, and it's just like you can't catch them all. But like I said, look that part. Take your sweetheart out, take Princess Faye out in Project Spirit looking like this. And yeah, gets a lot of attention. A lot of attention. And believe me, the ladies get it. Ladies get it. They're like, man, that's the woman that married a classy guy. Also, again, when you're wearing something like this, I didn't grab one, but wear a watch. Wear a watch. Even if you don't use it, you know, hang on here. Even if you're still doing something like this, still wear a watch. Completes that look. Okay? But, just even if you're still doing this, to check to check the time, more than anything, still wear a watch. Even if it's a really nice looking digital watch, wear a good one. Hang on a second. I'm going to go one better. Okay, that's what's up. There we go. Total of 18 likes so far. Perfect. How did I not? What the heck? There we go. Mr. Cartoon, we're synced up. There we go. If you've all not had an opportunity to hit that, to hit the like button, please do so at this time. Be greatly appreciated. Smash that like button if you like what we're doing here. Like I said, look in that part. And again, because I'm old school like that, take the hair down. And then Princess Faye has all the bragging rights a wife could ask for, and then some. Now, again, I'm going to show you guys a cool life hack if you don't want to have to tie your tie all the time. Take this off. Just, and please share. That's awesome. Thank you, Queen. All right, when you get to this point, again, the jacket. Maybe it's too hot out. You can even wear this. Still looks good. Still looks good. Now I'm going to show you all a cool little life hack. I don't do this. Gotta share this. Right. Thank you. All right. Lift your collar up. Take your tie down. Do I hunt? I'm not the hunting type, but I do know how. You take your tie down, and this is a cool little life hack, okay? You'll take your tie down right like that. And then you can slide it off just like that. Grab your hanger. Boom. It's ready to go the next time you're ready to go out dressed up. And just. Yes, I have. Oh, okay. Well, yes. But yeah, I liked it for you. I liked the third gen. And just like that. See, and, again, you know, there's levels of, I guess you could say several levels of formal. This is fine if you're doing like a family function. They don't want you to really, be all over the top. I've actually had, for the record, I've had my own mother tell me, you don't have to look. Oh, I love venison. I've had my tell me, son, you don't have to look that good. Okay. You don't need to be, button down shirt and slacks. Okay, mom. She's like, usually it's the other way around, but mom actually has had to say, son, you don't have to look that good. Okay. You don't have to look that good. Um, when you're doing something like this, nice looking necklace goes a long way too. Um, have to show you all we'll have to do this again next week, Friday, and I'll have to show you how to wear the turtleneck suit. Ooh, yeah. Turtleneck suit. The turtleneck suit is Princess Faye's favorite suit. perfect for winter months or when it starts getting cold, and because turtleneck keep you warm and everything, and you wear it with the right. I mean, you wear it with the right outfit, and man, oh man, Fancy Fridays, I love it. You're into it, right? Looking part, and again, the ladies are wanting to see Fancy Fridays. Okay, okay, we might, surviving romances, Fancy Friday. Sure, that's for Pornhub. Giggity, as you would say, right, right, right. Anyhow, but like I said, yeah, look, guys, dress up for your ladies. Dress up for your ladies. Right? Dress up for your sweetheart. Look sharp for them. And again, I'm going to tell you all a little secret, guys. Guys, I'm going to tell you this, an important one. When you're getting done up. That's funny. You're getting all done up for your sweetheart. Again, you don't want to have to tie that tie. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. Get done up right like that. Bring that right up. Just boom. Again, make sure when you're doing that. Just like that. And then you look good. You look good. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you again. When you're looking like this, and you're somewhere, take the jacket off. Kind of, in my case, let the hair down a little bit. Arachnophobic. I'm not. But you take your hair down a little bit. And then loosen that tie. Loosen that top collar. And then just like that. And then you're all relaxed for your other half. Maybe even loosen up the cuffs just like that. And then, then you go, you're still dressed nice, but you've kind of loosened up for your other half now. Now, if your other half starts loosening your tie for you, you know what's about to happen. On to answer on that one. All right. Good. I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm waiting for Sean to put in on when the sweetheart starts loosening the tie and loosening up the top and collar. There it is. All right. Let's see. I always had a hard time, believe it or not, getting the. There we go. Just like that. Y'all know what time it is. For those that do not know, because we've been doing DIY here on the channel. Right. Okay. Because this is a DIY channel. My goodness. Princess Faye just pulled the door too. She doesn't want to hear the joke. Here it goes. The cameras that we use for those awesome shots that go out over the hood of Project Spirit and Project Lena, those shots come from a specific dash cam that they're great. They're so great that we use them for everything. We use those cameras for everything, for every shot that we can get here on the Prince Magnum channel, for our recorded content. But unfortunately, there's no mounts for anything other than the dash for the cars. So since there is no other mounts available, the only thing to do is make my own camera stand. So what I did was, is I went in behind HQ and cut down a tree that normally, when there's not a pandemic going on, um, the city comes through and just cuts down all these little trees because snakes will get, there's a lot of families in the area. So I decided to cut down one of my own trees and cut out a section of wood right like such, and I made my own camera stand. So what I had to do was I took and I kind of flattened out the bottom here and basically carved out this section right here. Now the camera just sits right like that. Well, for the camera lens, I needed to carve out a spot for the camera lens to sit right like that. So what I did is I took this file right here, this half moon shaped file, and I laid it right up on top of the block, right like that, and worked it back and forth until I carved out a perfect spot for the camera lens right there. So because I took this file right here and used it on this section of wood to carve out that spot right there, that must mean I'm really good at filing and should try my hand at being a secretary. Waiting for it. I know it's coming. The tradition. Delayed reaction. Yep, this file right here. Good at being try my hand at being a secretary. Ooh, what you got? What you got?
Cookie dough.
Cookie dough.
Shut up.
Huh?
What? Bye.
So, did you guys learn anything today? Like the look? Hey, honey.
Yeah, yes.
They think that we should do something like this every Friday. Call it Fancy Fridays. You don't have to do anything except maybe do goth makeup on me occasionally. But other than that,
We
it's
already do makeup on Saturday.
Oh, you're having peach dumpling cake? Ooh, that sounds nice. That's really nice.
Fancy Fridays, huh?
Fancy Fridays. You don't have to do all that much other than just, occasionally remind the ladies that.
Back the fuck off.
All right.
I see how some of you comment. Just because I chat doesn't mean I ain't seeing what you putting. Looking at you, Nikki.
There you go. I've heard of it, but I've never had it.
What?
Peach dump cake. Easy to make.
Completely missed that joke.
Eye candy Fridays.
Yeah, no. You know what? That's a no from me.
What? You're vetoing that?
For now, yeah.
For now?
Vetoed.
Vetoed, huh?
Interestingly enough, I don't know if this is my color blindness or your camera, but your shirt in real life looks red, but in the camera thingy, it looks like maroon.
It is kind of a maroon color. It's
No,
just
that's
dark.
red. That's like dark red.
Mm-hmm.
But in the camera, it looks maroon.
Light.
The camera.
It's the lighting. Birthday suit Sundays. Veto. Yeah. Yeah.
Odd.
Dark
See?
red.
Dark red.
Yeah. It's the lighting that looks
There's
at me.
hair
Yeah.
on your hand.
Oh, thank you, dear. Shad's over there. Like, hee hee hee. So there you go. Bad Sean bad. But yeah. So yeah. So I mean, again, I always know. There we go. They can't see it, but
Yeah, I was kind of afraid you were going to turn the camera for a second. I was like, I know
That's right. We
not.
wouldn't have you any other way, Sean. And again, ladies,
Why was that to the ladies?
I'm explaining.
No.
You calm
I
yourself.
can't do that with a straight face.
When a guy knows what's going on when you loosen his tie and undo that collar for him, he knows what's about to happen. He's done right.
She's preparing to retighten it and choke you out of your life?
No. That's whenever he does it wrong.
I'm doing it wrong.
No, honey. You usually remove my tie and then, never mind, we'll leave that alone. Anyhow.
Don't use a sock as a gag.
I
I did that once. I had a sore throat for a week. What did that say?
Hey, what's going on, Harrison? Faye should dress up when she goes out. Oh, yeah, she does.
I dress up.
Yep. There you go, Harrison. Showing y'all how to wear a suit and tie.
When you had suggested this video, I asked if you wanted me to dress up to show that side. Luckily, you said no.
But there you go. There you go, Harrison. Check this out. Get back over here. Runs away. No. You got to see.
He's a puppy. He doesn't care about suit. You almost punched me.
I wouldn't dare. Not intentionally. Hang on here. Just like that.
Yeah, let's see what you're doing today.
No, you can't make Harrison, you're gonna love this. It's not the makeup live, but oh, he's thanking you.
For what? What did I do?
Yeah, he's a puppy.
Puppy.
All right. You guys are gonna love this. Here we go. And we're gonna do it again.
You look better without the sunglasses. I like seeing your eyes.
Well, that's for you. That's just for you. Here we go.
Your eyes are just for me. Okay, well, can I have them then?
Easy killer.
I
All right.
need them for my suit. I mean, drawing. Bye.
Your Honor, here. Can I get you to... Please. All right. Harrison, you're going to love this. You got to dig this, man. How do I look? And since this is surviving romance, here we go. Oh, that's all right. That's all right, brother. I'll give you a holler. Here we go. Do it again. You're the best, honey. All right. Hey, honey. He says, Harrison says he's hiding behind you. Who is that man? All right. Here we go. See if I can do the voice right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel, where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. Welcome to Surviving Romance. This isn't Prince. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. What do you think? What do you think? Old man cleans up well, doesn't he? Nope. What's wrong, Harrison? I'm gonna say, how do I look? How do I look? You know, just like that. Again, the hat's important. Hat's important. And well, I'm glad y'all are here. Again, you know, he laughs a lot more at me when I'm in makeup. There we go. Boom. Can he even pull the hat down a little bit for a little bit of attitude? Just like that. Something out of the, you know, again, this suit is inspired by the old black and white, you know, 1920s, the 30s, and the 40s movies. I started to tell you all the story. I was working, you know, this one nursing home, and there was this one lady. She kept swearing up and down, young men don't know how to. Michael Jackson vibes. There you go. You know, one lady said that young men don't know how to wear suits. I dressed up like this, went down, knocked on her door, and as soon as I opened the door, she got one look at me, and she's like, "Oh my goodness, I didn't think a young man knew how to dress." She's like, "You look sharp, young man. You look very sharp." She's like, "I love the look." She's like, "I didn't think a young man knew how to dress anymore." She's like, "You look amazing." She's like, "Look like $1,000,000. And yeah, again, you know, take sweetheart out looking like this, and believe me when I say, you are your other, you know, you're the eye candy, and your sweetheart is just sitting there going, "Yeah, that's mine. That's mine." Bragging rights, bragging rights. You know, give your sweetheart bragging rights. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, and this particular suit is my answer to the little black dress. You know, can't go wrong, ladies. Can't go wrong with the little black dress. But this is my answer to, you know, the little black dress and looking good when Princess Faye's, you know, looking that sharp. You know, again, you know, look that part, guys. You know, sure. This is every once in a while, I'll see, you know, someone will say, "Oh, shoot, you know, you're all dressed up like that, Prince Magnum." And I'm like, "You know, y'all dressed up real nice, looking good, Prince Magnum." I'll turn around and say, "Shoot, this is what I'm wearing when I'm going shopping." It's always funny. Always funny. Make that joke. Smooth criminal, right? Is that the vibe? Is that the vibe we're getting here? You know, that the vibe we're getting? Smooth criminal, yeah. Right? And again, when you're dressed like this, make sure you're opening the door for your wife, the car door, any door. Pull her chair out for her. If she's a smoker and she goes to pull a cigarette out, make sure you light her cigarette. You know, you know, just be that over the top, be that gentleman. You know, make her feel special at that point. You know, and you know, look that part. You know, act the part too. Act the part. You know, you know, do that whole arm thing where she puts her, you know, her arm in here like this, and you walk her everywhere, and it gets a lot of attention, guys. And the big thing that I hope you take away from tonight is, you know, by doing what you've seen me show you guys how to do: tie the tie, you know, wear the suit, get a nice hat. Okay. Nowadays, a lot of people, you know, I mean, you could get away without having the hat, but it completes that look, that genuine look of that you look good, you know how to dress, that sort of thing. Get a real hat, okay? Get a nice looking real hat. It sets that look off. This is not a cowboy hat. This is not a cowboy hat. This is, again, something you would have seen all the way back in the 1920s and the 30s and the 40s. This is kind of a look that's kind of fallen to the wayside. And it's, I mean, this particular suit that you're seeing right here, it is updated, but the general overall look is definitely retro, going all the way back to the 40s. And I'm sure there's even origins even further back than that. But, you know, usually it was a white shirt, nice, there was different colors, but, again, this look, I mean, very, very traditional, but can't go wrong with it. Can't go wrong with that sharp look, And again, you know, whenever I'm wearing when I'm wearing a black shirt with this suit, wear a black shirt with this suit. I've got like a purple tie. I've even got a hot pink one that looks really good. And when Princess Faye and I got married, I had on the black shirt, and I had on an ice cream white tie. Now we on and done it. Al Capone said someone to my poor A&R. He walks in and A&R, every time you come in here, you're like, what am I walking into now? What did I just walk into? Again, Prince Magnum. Showing how to dress up nice and show off for your sweetheart and make Poor A&R. Poor A&R. He walked into it. There we go. Looking. There we go. Pull the hat down a little bit. Actually, here you go, A&R. You want that look? He done it again. Oops. A&R, I got this for you, man. You want that, Al Capone, hitman look? There you go. Just like that. You show up for the thrills. That's awesome. There you go. Just like that. I went and done it now, didn't I? It'd be better if the frames were solid black or silver. Silver would be okay, but just looking like this and then walk in. Right, Mike? And again, I and come tomorrow night, we'll be doing a makeup live stream, and we'll be doing a makeup live. Well, Princess Faye loves it when I look the part, Right? Okay. Now, since this is surviving romance, I'm going to do it again. Do it again. Look this part. Take my hair down. I'm going to record this intro. Probably do it right after the live stream. Do it right like this. Good evening, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel, where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. Welcome once again to Surviving Romance. What's going on, Nerdy Nikki? How you doing? Poor A&R. Every time he comes in here, stay tuned to get. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. It's good to see y'all. Nikki, how do I look? This is how I dress. This is kind of how this is how I dress for Princess Faye when I'm taking her out. Obviously, we're not doing that right now, but when I'm taking her out and wanting to look good for her and everything like that, this is how I dress. Take her out just looking just like you see. Sometimes the shirt is black and it'll be different colored ties, but I didn't think that would look good on camera, so I've been showing how to tie a tie, wear a suit, the right hat, even right down to the right shoes. The whole 9 yards. Classic look. Classic look. Very kind of an old school look. And you know, you like it? You like it? Like I said, it's a nice look. Sure, I'll show you the shoes again. Old school. You don't see them like this anymore. Very old school. Matter of fact, tell you how old school. Leather soles. Leather soles. That's how old school these are. I got lucky. Got lucky and found those. You guys got to remember, I like a lot of older stuff like that, and I mean, obviously you can tell. To give you an idea, the hat I bought at a Civil War, Civil War reenactment. And initially I put it on thinking I was going to look goofy. And the gal I was with at that time, she looks over. I said, I thought I was going to look goofy. I said, "How do I look?" She's like, you might want to take a look at yourself in the mirror. And I looked over. I was like, ooh. And that's when I bought this hat. And glad that I did. Really kind of completes, my suits. Looks good, on me. And again, guys, you want to give a little. There's actually a place over here in town. What's going on? The Isolationist Network. Jamie, welcome to the live, man. Just time I'm showing off the nice suave look for my. Oh no, we gotta leave them black, solid black, because black matches all of my suits pretty much. Oh, the soles? Oh yeah, I agree with you. We'll have to look in that. We'll have to look at that. I know, like I said, I know a place. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, just like that, complete that look good. And again, I'm gonna record this later, but this is probably gonna be the new intro for Surviving Romance. Get my snazzy shades. Look that part. Look all dark and sinister. Get up close to the camera right like this. And then remember seeing me in the Matrix, huh? Get up close like this. Hang on, let me get a drink of coffee. Make sure I got a good clear voice for this. Love you, baby. I'm rehearsing. Good evening, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. Welcome to another Surviving Romance. Bragging rights for the sweetheart. I know if my mom seen this right now, she'd be like, "See, my boy knows how to dress." Mom, I'm 40 years old. I would hope I know how to dress. But yes, that's how we look the part. All right. And again, guys, when you're done right, get somewhere, get home, instead of loosening that tie yourself. Why? Right? Guys, when you're done right when your wife reaches over and loosens your tie for you. Just reaches up and kind of. That's awesome. I'll take the killing it, brother. Well, the wife takes down your tie a little bit like that, and then undoes that top collar for you. You know you done right, because next thing you know, she might be grabbing your tie like such and leading you somewhere like you're coming with me, you know. And for after that, then you'll need to look up my videos on keeping it spicy here on the Prince Magnum channel. Anything after that can't go on YouTube. It has to go on Pornhub. Anyhow, bad Prince Magnum, bad. That's again, guys. We'll do it again. I know we're getting close to that 2 hour marker, but we'll do it again. Show you guys how to tie that tie. Okay, and this is important. This is important. Turn that collar up. Okay, get that top button. I know a lot of guys don't like it because it feels tight around the neck. Right? Showing you on. Again, we're going to do it again real quick. All right? Get that collar up. This is important because it makes it easier doing the tie. Okay? Thank you so much, Jamie. I appreciate that. Again, y'all need to get over there and check out the Isolationist Network. Dragon. You guys are awesome. And then, get that collar up right like that. Okay? All right? And it might take you a few times, but always make sure that the tail is shorter than the front. Okay? Get it right like that. Kind of place it right like that. Okay? Bring it around the back. Keep that sucker tight. Keep this tight. This is a single Windsor knot, by the way. Bring it up over the top, right like that. Keep it perfectly straight and tight. Bring it up over the top. And then tuck it down the front. Right like that. Single Windsor. And if it doesn't turn out, it doesn't mean you can't do it again. Okay? Which I didn't like the way that one looked. Normally I do this in the mirror. Might take me a couple times. A little practice. Just like that. That's where I went wrong. And just like that. You like the double Windsor? I've never been that good at a double Windsor. But this works just as well. The single. I've never been that good at a double Windsor. Then, again, you're going to turn that collar down. Make sure you hide that tie in the back, okay? And there you go. Just like that. You look good. Welcome back. Welcome back, Daniel. And just like that. You look the part. Now, tie clips, always nice, but you don't have to have them, okay? You don't have to have them. What I do to kind of keep the tie together, there's usually a tag on the back with the name of the company that made that particular tie. You slide the tail inside that little tag, which is what it's for anyways, right like that, holds it together, and just like that, you look the part. Put on your jacket. Put on your hat. Ready for a night out on the town. The sweetheart, your sweetheart, I'm telling you, she'll be sitting there going, that is mine. That is mine. Yeah, keep your eyes in your head, everybody. That there is mine. And then, again, Put the jacket on. You look sharp. Oh, really? Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. And just like that. All right. Again, easy to do. Easy to do. And for me, because, my long hair, I pull my hair down. Once I'm all done up, pull my hair down. And again, guys, if you're doing this near your woman, she might even come up and adjust that tie for you. Or if you ticked her off bad enough, she'll grab hold of that tie and. Anyhow. See, A&R, actually someone said that a little earlier, said that I look like I would belonged in that Smooth Criminal video. And you look, just like that. And your missus out. Again, they love that look. And for the record, again, you really should wear a watch. Even though nowadays everyone's got one of these, preferably you should still wear a watch, even if it's a really nice looking digital watch. Even if you don't use it, it just kind of adds to that look, okay? And get something with a nice, that just trust me. Get a nice looking watch. It sets it off. You don't have to go over the top after that, and you'll look really sharp for your sweetheart. And again, when you're taking her out looking like this, and open the car door, open that car door for him, you're awesome, man. And open the car door for her, open every door, pull out her chair. If she's a smoker, light her cigarette for her, stuff like that. Just look, do the whole arm thing like that, walking with them and things like that. And believe me, I don't know too many ladies that don't appreciate, what I'm showing right now. There's a lot of ladies right now that are sitting there, like, yeah, that's how it really should go. Thank you. Yeah, I see it, baby. Thank you. I'm watching. I loves you. You know me, I like showing off for you. Showing off that nice, showing off that I can clean up nice for you. Yes, dear. But so what do you guys think? You like the look? This is what I do for Princess Fade. Now next week I'll have to show you how to do a turtleneck suit. Something that you might think of Batman, Bruce Wayne sort of look. Yeah. And I think it's about high time I show that suit off. I've been talking about doing it for a long time. Yeah, yeah, did the nice close shave. Um, you know, gotta look good. This is what I do for Princess Faye. I will dress up just like you see right here, take her out, and of course I open the car door. I do the whole thing with the opening the car door and things like that, anyways. But when you're doing that, and go somewhere, get out, open your sweetheart's car door, take her in the arm, walk her up to wherever it is you guys are going to eat, or whatever it is you're doing. Open the door for her to go inside. Miss Emily, I love it. I love it. That's awesome. But yeah, you go up, open that door, walk her inside. And I mean, at that point, and let me tell you, take you back in history. When I used to work nursing, when I was still working nursing and everything, one of the things that I typically heard from a lot of the ladies that I worked with, because when you work nursing, uh, when I worked nursing, and I would do this, um, one of the things that I learned listening to my female coworkers is all of them, my husband, my boyfriend, whatever it was, uh, you know, my fiance, he's a douchebag, he's an idiot, and all this other stuff. And I never wanted to be that husband. I never wanted to be that husband that, he's a jerk. I'm sure it happens from time to time. I'm going to say, feel the breeze. I love it. I know Princess Faye's probably, been very angry with me from time to time. That stupid idiot husband of mine. That's natural. But we're talking these gals, it was all the time. I mean, it's like, what's going on, Camp? Welcome. And, like I said, when I heard those things and I'm like, I don't want to be that husband, You guys are, oh, here we go, here we go. And, um, you know, when I heard that, it's like, I never want to be that husband. So I learned as much as I possibly could what women like, you know. I'm sure she's, if I know Queen, she's in the background, probably playing a really cool video game, just chilling and taking it in, But again, this is a nice look that, you know, um, again, look that part, look that part, you know, and that's why I started learning how to do suits and everything, and I'm glad that I did. I'm glad that I did. My, um, going all the way back, um, you guys are awesome. Going all the way back, doing the suit and tie like this, Ah, you guys are awesome. And again, you know, so there you have it. I mean, it doesn't get much easier than that. There's nothing wrong with that either, you know. And I'm sure occasionally A&R, you might even go out on the occasional date. And when you do, I'm pretty sure you know how to dress the part. It sounds like this is old hat to you, you know. Real quick, you guys love the hat, right? I'm sure you guys love the hat, just like that. I love that old school look. And of course, again, now I'm going to show you guys a cool, right? Okay. And here's a cool life hack. A&R, you're going to love this. You're going to love this. When you go to, if you don't want to have to tie your, right? You must have that hat. Oh, you guys are awesome. All right, here you go. So much better than the man. Well, next week I'm going to show you guys how to do. I'm going to show you guys how to do an actual turtleneck suit. No tie involved. You just got to get used to a turtleneck. All right. So now I'm going to show you guys a cool life hack. I showed this earlier in the live, but you're going to love this. If you're one, you don't like tying a tie, get it tied like this. And I've actually done this for friends. So they would have, a nice tie and they didn't have to because they just could not tie a tie. I couldn't teach them. Tried, couldn't teach them. Take collar. I I've got a couple of those too, believe it or not. All right, you take your collar, turn it up like this, okay? Loosen, loosen it, your tie, but don't undo it, okay? Slide it down till there's enough room to bring it up over the top of your head, right like that. What the hell did I do with that hanger? Get your hanger, and it's ready to go the next time you need it. Real simple. It's an old life hack. And just like that. Really? That's awesome. You've done that for a kid? Yeah. Knowing how to, yeah. Um, but that's an old life hack. Now I do need to. Someone did learn how to do a bow tie. I've never wore a bow tie, but I've always done regular ties, and I'm glad that I've learned. Um, See, that's good of you, man. That's really good of you. And again, the shirt. As a matter of fact, again, my mom actually one day she's like, "Oh, we're gonna go over here and have something to eat. Why don't you come? Why don't you and Princess Faye come over?" And I was like, "Okay, mom." I said, "How do I need to dress?" She's like, "Because my mom will actually tell me I don't need to dress that nice." So I'm pretty sure he probably got the job. I hope he did. I hope he did. But my mom, Mama Maverick, well, Mama Magnum, she actually has told me more than once, "Son, you don't need to dress that nice." She's like, "Button down shirt and dress slacks." Okay, mom. You know, but there you go. Just old school stuff. You just don't. People just don't. They take it for granted. They take it for granted that you could still look good. And this is a classic look that I've showed you guys, just slightly updated. With a red shirt and all that. It looks good. And again, I don't know you know, many ladies out there that don't appreciate a guy dressing like this. It's one of them things. All right, so that brings us to a good point where we need to actually bring this to a close. Right? Good fitting suit. Yeah. Look, I love to get done up in a suit and take Princess Faye out. I love to do that stuff. I love it so much. It's nice. It's nice. Now tomorrow we do have a makeup live stream going on. We're gonna have a lot of fun with that as usual. So expect that at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, U.S. Uh, Thank you so much, Danny. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. And again, I will also say, even if you're not to, you'll be there. All right, awesome. And now that again tomorrow, makeup live stream, 7 o'clock U.S. Central U.S. time. That yeah, take it to a tailor and have it have that custom fit. Wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt. Now I will also tell you guys, you know, shock you. I will also tell you all that, along with all of that, if you had knowing how to do what you just seen today, if you're going for a job interview, have to go in front of a judge. Where I'm at, there's not many tailors left. That's the hard part, finding a good tailor. Um, you guys are awesome. Again, um, knowing how to do what I showed you guys, if you have to, if you're going to a wedding, need to dress for some family function, especially if you're trying to impress your in-laws, always a plus. Um, Along with that, you have to go up in front of a judge, anything like that, have to dress for some nice function, knowing how to put on a suit and tie is a major must, okay? It makes you look dignified. It makes you look nice, sophisticated, things like that. I'm telling you right now, guys, I don't know why a lot of guys here, especially here in the United States, will not go, will not go that extra mile. There's a lot of, I ain't wearing no suit and tie. I ain't wearing no suit and tie. And it's like, really? You won't do that for your sweetheart? Take her out at night on the town? Nope. And a lot of guys won't do that here in the US. A lot of guys will not do it. But I'm telling you, give it a try. Give it a try. Even if you only do it once, and even if you only keep one suit in the closet, trust me, you'll be glad that you did. I keep a couple, you know. That's funny. That's funny. All righty. So that brings us to a good spot. We do need to bring this to a close. I got a sweetheart to go spend some time with. She's waited very patiently for me. All right. So, as usual, again, tomorrow, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. And no, probably not. He's going to need one. Along with that, I'm going to be going live tomorrow morning sometime. Do a breakfast in bed for Princess Faye. Show you all that. That's awesome. You're awesome, man. So again, I'm gonna do a breakfast in bed, short live stream tomorrow for Princess Faye. Show off for her. She deserves it. What time in the AM? I'm probably thinking a little closer to about 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. 9 o'clock AM Central Standard, whatever that is, wherever you are in the world. Just kind of work with that. Looking at my clock. About 12 hours from now. All right. So that brings us to a good stopping point. Again, thank you all so much for being here. We ended up with a total of, hang on here, 24 likes. That's pretty doggone good. I can live with that. I can live with that. Right now where I'm at, it's about 9:20 U.S. Central Standard Time right now for where I'm at, and that's PM. Thank you all so much for being here. Yeah, that's about what time it is here right now. So again, thank you all so much for being here. I think Princess Faye might be doing a live stream later on. Again, you guys are amazing. All right, that's what's up. And again, you guys are what makes the Prince Magnum channel awesome. Every last one of you, okay? Without you guys, I'm just a knucklehead on camera, And we had a lot of fun tonight. A lot of fun. You guys mean the world to me. Appreciate every last one of you. All righty. So, as usual, get out there and work on a project. Don't care what it is. Just do something with yourself. Remember, idle hands and a creative mind go together like oil and water. If you have a sweetheart, sweep them off their feet. Do something special for them. You might put on a suit and tie and show off for her. And as always, for all of you out there, especially in these dark times, if no one out there has told any of you that they love you today, Prince Magnum does. God bless you and have a happy 24. Thank you.